Hello, this is Vignesh Rajamani and I am pursuing my fourth year degree in the discipline of Electronics and Communication Engineering at M. Kumaraswamy College of Engineering. Then my CT number is CT 2018244220, and thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to being a part of TCS Inframind Season 4. Let's dive into the video presentation.
In TCS Inframind Season 4, I had chosen the sustainability and wellness is my problem statement. The problem statement is an XYZ company needs to monitor their employee health and to take precaution on it. So I simply developed the user interface to monitor the employee health. The problem that every growing organization experiences is lack of employee health. So it is necessary for the organization to look over their employee as per the work ethics. The problem that the employee faces are fatigue and stress, which may result in the coronary heart disease. The solution is used to monitor the blood pressure and BP and cholesterol to overcome the coronary heart disease. Technology used. The heart monitor is split into two sets, which is hardware and software. The hardware is based on sensor which gives the output. The ESP8266 Wi-Fi module which senses the data from the pulse rate sensor. It is a low cost Wi-Fi module also, and a pulse rate sensor which carries the analog input and output. The project is based on IoT which plays a major role. Software used. Arduino IDE is used to compile and upload the program in the microchip. Then IoT platform like ThinkSpeak and Thinker.io, which is the open source, and then it can be used to display the data from the sensors we send. Python Everywhere provides the user interface to localhost to freehost. It is very effective also. Then overall workflow. The continuous hike in the blood pressure and the heart pulse will lead to the coronary heart disease. At first, the pulse rate sensor collects the data from the employee, and for a certain period of interval, it will maintain in the user interface platform. That means our heart monitor user interface platform. This can be displayed either the office management or employees. This is the overall workflow. Parameters used. The heart rate pulse sensor is an electronic device which is measured in BPM based on the BPM level causes into three variants. A diagnosis of bradycardia in adults is based on the heart rate less than 60 BPM. The normal resting heart rate for adult over the age of 10 years, including the adult, is between 60 and 100 beats per minute. The heart rate is continuously over 100 beats per minute. The person is considered to have a high heart rate, which is also known as tachycardia. Then we are moving into the blood pressure. Is the pressure of calculating the blood on walls of the blood vessels. Most of this pressure is due to work done by heart by pumping the blood through the circulatory system. Cholesterol rate between 160 and 189 mg per dl is high, and where the more than 190 milligram per dl is very high. When you are high probability of having a cardiac arrest. A level of LDL cholesterol below 70 is highly advisable. The parameters are used to determine the employee is healthy or unhealthy, or coronary disease, heart disease positive or negative, or bradycardia or tachycardia. In here I am going to search my website which I made with Python Anywhere. This is my website. I used to log in test 1 2 2023 is my login credentials. Click login. Oops. This is my help monitor user interface, which we can display the name, gender, height, weight, job title, status if the person is healthy or not healthy. It also belongs to same female. Here is the logout button. When the data are collected from the hardware, it will shows in like this. Now the device is not connected. This is my last login device. Whether the status is healthy or not. This is the gauge view of BPM. These are the date times. The cap for everywhere, showing the following parameter are always encrypted. We can also export the data, more information. This is for the users of employee, which they can also check their BPM for their use. If they are unhealthy or not healthy, it's the cholesterol meter, it's BP meter. Talkbot is like a chatbot that will tell the daily updates, like how they want to prefer or motivate them. This is CHD negative, status healthy. Here we are going to show for the code for all this. This is the login page code, HTML code. It is a basic code also. We have the login credentials, login buttons, bulletins, all are made up within this code. Then index page. We create the skeleton of the index page, which we can how the states are going through the title, manager, weight, or I give default. We can also change it in by getting the users also. These are the HTML page. I can also show the CSS page. It is nothing but we are going how the margin size, how the padding size are here. The color, background and structure are there. These are the codes. And well, next code is login page code, login page CSS. It is also same as border box, text and bulletin size and width, margin, height, background are the I am going to show in it. This one is how the cursor will look like. Well, next APPY file is the Flask library is used to merge the two login pages also, login and index page. Here is the test password. Here we can change. Here we can get the credentials from the user also. Well, next. This is my Python page. This is my how I can host. When the devices get connected, it will also changes from following.
Well, this is the library file and this is the API key generated by the ThinkSpeak. This is the Wi-Fi name and password and this is the IP address for ThinkSpeak. I used the analog pin from pulse rate sensor. My baud rate is 1,15,200.
and they connect it to the server. Here some calculations for pulse rate sensor. The values are displayed in the serial monitor. I am going to open my serial monitor. Yeah, got it. 67 is the average value, heart rate value. Then we can also predict the data, predict the heart rate values and CST coronary disease by data sets available. This is the working prototype for health monitor. This is the hardware designs. In Google, I am going to search my free host. This is my free host. This is the login page of my health monitor. I am going to log in, which is user ID is test and password is 123 and click login. I assume the company members are 4 and these are the values we can either change or not. Click view more. That redirects us into the open source IoT platform ThinkSpeak. The device has connected to the pulse sensor and node MCU generated push the value to ThinkSpeak. The gauge meter get deflected. The values get normal. These are the dates and time when the graph get higher and lower. It takes some 5 seconds or 10 seconds to refresh the value from the previous value. The care for everywhere. Unclick show more to redirect into thinker.io. This is also another open source IoT platform in which we can either visit ThinkSpeak or Thinker.
Thank you for this opportunity. Hope you like this video.